Ladies and gentlemen, this is Thrice with Thrice Is Download here on LILT Radio, broadcasting live out of Spreaker.com today. Hope you all are having a beautiful, wonderful day today. Today we're supposed to have a guest host on with Amanda Ann. She does a creative musing that's, pull up that website for you, creativemusings.net. You can check out some of her stuff. It's really cool. Hopefully, we're having a little issues with Skype right now. Hopefully everything gets worked out and she can come on. If not, I'm just going to keep going until they get in hold of me, because there's also Natana Morales, and she's got some cool things going on as well, some motivational videos. And, I mean, she's a beautiful massage therapist. She's able to do a lot of really good energy work. So, but anyways, what we're going to talk about today is basically just connecting with community and what that means. It is Wednesday, and I try to focus on the alchemical, astrological kind of definition of the days. And on Wednesday, it's about connecting and community and communication, and really establishing that aspect of organization together and organizing in order to work towards a common goal, work towards a common mission, an aspect of life that you see that is necessary for yourself. And that's kind of what I want to do here today with our guests. And if we don't get to have them on, at least you'll get to hear talking for at least 10 minutes. But basically, you've got to seek out those kind of individuals who are of like mind, who feel that there is that need, that desire to do that creation and bring it into existence. You know, and we're going to have a lot of guests here in this next month, or this month. We're still in March. And we've got somebody here coming up on Thursday evening, and he's going to be a musical mind, as well as he's got some information out there, so these videos that talk about things that are going on from his perspective. You know, again, one thing I always bring you is I'm not pushing you my beliefs, because I really don't have any beliefs. I just have perspective. And this is his perspective, and it's not whether I agree with him or not. I'm just going to bring him on so he can share it. And he has some really good music. I just love it. It's kind of that chill step, trance style. And that's something we love to have in our house because it's peaceful. And there are a lot of people who make that music to be peaceful. They make that music to inspire meditative mind and forward thought process. And he's one of those individuals. And, you know, you got to respect that. But we're going to have him on Thursday. And his name's Keith. But we're also going to be having somebody on next Tuesday. And I believe it's Dr. Eva. She's from UK, and she's going to be talking about some of her holistic practices and teachings that she does with her clients. And we're going to go into aspects of yoga and meditation. And she has a lot of information, because if you listen to me before, you know, I just kind of see a lot of these things in reality, but I don't have the best learned mind to explain things to people in a real detailed sense. Quantum physics I'm kind of fun with, and different magical practices, but when it comes to the body, I'm still learning. I'm just getting my personal training certificate and working towards pushing that idea. You know, I mean, I've done martial arts my whole life. I love exercise and know the body well, but, you know, as far as the individual cell functions and what they're called and all the terminology and everything like that, she's going to come on and she's going to really bring that perspective and really help with helping you guys understand, you know, these different processes of meditation and exercise. They all work together and are the same aspect in order to heal the body. It's just like dieting, you know. You don't diet, you just eat a certain diet. And when we lose that aspect of dieting, then we can focus on just, this is our fuel, these are the things. Okay, folks, it looks like we've got a call coming in. This is from Miss Natana and Amanda. Let's see how this goes. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey.
How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good here. My video's not on there. I just got you on audio here.
Miss Hannah and I were just doing tarot cards. That's just the name. It's really beautiful.
It's okay. What were you saying there?
Miss Hannah and I were just doing tarot cards out of the domain.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
What kind of cards did you pull?
A lot of really good cards, but it just seems like everything's in a major transition right now, and so we're kind of working through that.
That's awesome.
Positively. Good. Very good.
Right. Well, I was just talking about connecting with community, and that's why I wanted to have you guys on, because I know we've talked before about different things that we see in the world, and, you know, things need to change, and there's a lot of people out there who believe that. So I just wanted to sit here and talk a little bit about what you guys do as individuals. Whoever wants to go first, that's fine. But I mean, you guys both have things that you do as far as, like, I do my podcast right now, and we do groups, and we got these different things going on. That's because of what I believe in, and it's my perspective. It's what I want to see in the world, you know, what I want to grow old into, and I want my children to be raised into. And I see that through your guys' works. You can see your soul, so to say. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, I mean, basically that's what I wanted to ask. I wasn't planning on having two, but, you know, two is better than one, right? So whoever wants to go first, just go ahead and take the floor.
You want me to go first? Or do you want to, okay. And you said that the video's off, right?
Yeah, the video is off.
Okay, cool. So that way we can move it up here. Now, what did you exactly want to know?
Well, basically, you know, what is it that you do? This is Natana, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What did I do? Oh, sorry.
It's okay. So this is Natana Morales, you know, and she's somebody who I've known for a while now. She's actually somebody who's helped me grow a lot in some of the conversations we've had. And that's something that's blown me away is sometimes certain individuals, you can have the smallest amount of time you spent with them in your lifespan. They really impact you the most. But what do you have a website, right? Or do you have a blog out there?
I have a few different social media sites, and I wish I could even tell you off the top of my head, but it's just one of those things. I don't even know what it is yet because I have like an actual domain name, but I haven't switched it over fully yet. But it should be www.wix.com/the-empowered-goddess. I'll be able to text that to you in a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Well, and what we'll do is we'll also provide those links down at the bottom. But what is it that, like, you would say is your practice or your art form? Because I know you've given, I've seen some of your inspirational videos that you've done, and one, the imagery is awesome. You definitely put that together well. But what you say is very inspirational, and it's kind of like Amanda's website, Creative Musing. She's kind of token that term within her, what she's presenting to people. I mean, what would you say for you is what you do in that sense?
So essentially, it's kind of like what Amanda and I have been doing all day long that we've been together, is learning about who you are, and not who people tell you who you are, not who you believe you to be, not who you've grown up to become, but who you really are inside as a person, as an expression, as art, as love, you know, as wholeness. And so essentially what I do is I do massage therapy, I do energy healing, and essentially I'm like a mirror. So if I ever do coaching, it's just going to be mirror coaching where I'm working through my own personal issues and I'm helping everybody else work and accept themselves as they are, because there's nothing wrong with me. You know what I mean? Like, I can be crazy, I could be angry, I could be loud, you know, people can find me just too much, but I'm also a very loving, supportive, healing person, and there's nothing wrong with having feelings and expressing them. And so what I do in my business is just take care of people, nurture them, and let them know, hey, it's okay to be you. I'm me, and we rock. Like, that's exactly, I guess, what it is.
Well, and that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful way you just said that, because that is a big thing that I'm an advocate for, is the fact that we're all here to serve our own purpose, and that needs to become what our job is who we are. It's not about, oh, I go work at a factory all day and I put parts together. It's about, you know, what do you really bring to society? And that's, you know, that's one of the cool reasons why I wanted you guys on. I mean, I know I've already talked to you, Natana, about doing a podcast, so... Definitely that's something I know you bring to the table. So that's awesome, though. And, I mean, when it comes down to it, we really have to focus on these individual forces that are driving us, because that's the whole point of the overall collective experience, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Completely. Taking responsibility and supporting.
Right. See, and that's awesome. So you have a YouTube channel, I know. We'll put that link down there. And then your blog link down there. But I do want to try to talk to you here this week to get in. I know you said you were busy this week. Lots going on. It is spring break, of course. And we've got South by Southwest downtown, so it's been crazy. But yeah, definitely get you on here because we're just got the website up. We're still in the beta testing. Got some people feeling it out. Got a theme lockdown that's looking pretty good on mobile and computer. That's laltradio.com. If anybody wants to help us with that beta testing, listening out there, you as well, Natana, if you want to take a look at it. But if you want to go ahead, Amanda, if she wants to come on and talk about her website, talk about some of her artwork and what she's doing.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Amanda. How are you doing?
Well, thank you.
Awesome. Well, so Creative Musings, and that's with an S at the end, .net. I mean, I've been looking at it. I know you've posted some stuff on your Facebook, and you're one of the people I follow. And I love some of this artwork on here with the stuff you've put together. So this is all stuff you've made?
Absolutely.
Wow. So you want to talk about a couple of these? Like, I know you've got this, if I can pronounce this right, the oak dryad?
Oh, yeah. So basically what happens is I've always been someone who's really liked to express myself, and I have had, I guess, quite a journey with my jewelry trying to figure out how I wanted to do that. And then I got my hands on some clay, and I realized that sculpting was really my passion. And I've always been deeply into energy and crystals and healing, and always, I guess, just kind of wanted to heal the world. And I know that crystals have done amazing things for me, and along with divination, and I just kind of figured a way to take all of the things that are truly magical for me, and I want to share that expression. And I guess it kind of took form as jewelry, because I want people to be able to wear it, and I guess in a way, too, it's kind of helped me to work through some of my pain and my trauma and transmute it into something a little more positive. And so then it can become something beautiful that kind of lives on. And I kind of came up with this idea of inspiration, inspiring to be inspired, because I find inspiration from everything. I find inspiration from nature, and I find inspiration from people, and I find inspiration from other artists. So I really want my website to be about I want it to be a place where people feel free to explore exploration, or inspiration, and to be able to be inspired by what they see or what they feel, and hopefully that will take new wings and take on a new life.
Yeah, I mean, that's beautiful right there. I actually did, in the description, title you as a magical crafter, because, I mean, I see this as a craft, working with the clay, working with the material, the stones, and it really is an art form, and I think that's a phenomenal thing, because that's something I've always loved with a stone masonry. But I mean, I worked in construction. It wasn't about the spiritual essence or the inspirational essence, but still, art and creation is such a beautiful thing when it comes to crafting. And I actually, this is something I haven't talked about before, but I do have 2 stones that I've had on my neck for going on 2 years now, and I've had bracelets that have come and gone. I've had a ring that I wore for a while that I kind of argued with myself about because it just didn't feel right. But I mean, it was there for a reason, and everything that's come to me has been there for a reason. But these 2, it's a quartz crystal, and then the other one, I think it's called moldavite. It's the meteorite.
Moldavite is powerful. It is. I remember you making those necklaces, by the way.
Yeah, that just for you folks out there, how much me and Natana know each other. But now that's
to just throw you into your path, and it just throws you like a comet, because it's an extraterrestrial stone.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's fantastic, but it's very powerful. A lot of people actually get nauseous when they wear it, so the fact that you've been able to wear it for 2 years is pretty phenomenal.
It's because he's a Martian, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you know this, but Andrew is the best Martian I've ever met.
Hey.
Magical things, that's for sure.
Thank you very much. I try not to expose people too much to the truth, because it just scares the shit out of me in the first place. But I do want to talk about, because going into this musing and inspiration, Amanda, you do have, and I talk about the technology of things, you do have this amazing Kundalini balancing chain mesh, it looks like. It's a chakra armor. And can you talk a little bit about that? Because I see it looks like a serpent, right?
It's the Kundalini snake. So basically the idea of the Kundalini snake is that the energy is going up and down in this perfect, it's almost like a DNA structure. It really is. And on the chakra armor is essentially a stone that represents each chakra. and then it's etched with the mandala that goes with each stone to just amplify the energy that much more. And the snakes themselves are handcrafted from clay. So I sculpted them around a piece of mesh, essentially, to give it structural integrity.